Hi, I'm Meredith Harris with the Marlborough Economic Development Corporation, also known as MEDC, and I'd like to welcome you to this month's edition of our virtual newsletter geared towards keeping everyone informed about all of the city happenings here in Marlborough, Mass. I'll go over business news, school news, and overall city news for the past few months, as well as fill you in on exciting events and opportunities coming up right here in Marlborough. Over the past 2 months, the MEDC and the City of Marlborough have been busy enjoying the warmer weather and getting ready for the summer months. Here at the MEDC, we hosted 2 podcast episodes. First, we answered your questions. We touched on topics such as our role in the hospitality industry, the mechanics of how a TIF works, and how our toolbox programs can benefit small business. We then welcomed Christy Garcia from Framingham State Entrepreneur and Innovation Center and Louis Fernandez, owner of Laboretta's Brazilian Barbecue and Bar, to go inside the industry of entrepreneurship and innovation. Christy and Louis spoke about both the challenges and opportunities that face entrepreneurs and how you can tap into local resources when looking to start your own business. If you missed either episode, make sure to catch the replay by clicking on the links below. In May, we were super excited to celebrate the opening of the Marlborough Downtown Pop-Up Shops. With help from our partners at the 495 Metro West Partnership and the City of Marlborough, we officially launched a temporary shopping area available to small retailers looking to test out the downtown market. The sheds feature beautiful artwork and are filled with new vendors every week, showcasing their unique products. Make sure to shop local, check out the sheds, and while you're downtown, take a selfie with the butterfly and hashtag MarlboroughPopsUp to be entered into a weekly raffle. We were excited to attend 2 industry trade shows this past month where we joined forces with our state and regional partners to promote business and growth opportunities in Marlborough. Bio International came to Boston in early June, and we were thrilled to join Marlborough companies such as Sartorius, Cytiva, and Resilience to learn more about how the city can best support the growth of the biotech and life science ecosystem in Marlborough. A few weeks later, we traveled to New York City with Team Massachusetts to do business development at the MD&M Manufacturing Trade Show. Shout out to Marlborough-based manufacturer Hono UV, a leading supplier of industrial UV and LED UV technology. And last, but certainly not least, I was honored to be recognized by the Worcester Business Journal alongside 2 very impressive female leaders in Marlborough, Larissa Thurston of St. Mary's Credit Union and Natalie Friel with Resilience Bio, as part of the Power 50 list for 2023. Congrats to Larissa and Natalie. In business news, we were excited to see several Marlborough-based companies growing, being recognized, and celebrating. We could not be more thrilled to share that a little company called Moderna recently announced their plans to call Marlborough their next home. Moderna will be moving into one of the newly constructed spec buildings along Hayes Memorial Drive. They'll be investing over $350 million into the space, adding an additional 60,000 square feet to the existing shell, all while bringing over 200 new job opportunities to the city. We are excited to welcome Moderna and look forward to working with you all. Cytiva, a Marlborough-based life science company, announced a new partnership with Paul Life Sciences. Combining efforts under the Cytiva name, they have expanded their ability to support customers in solving major biotechnology challenges. Boston Scientific was in the news again, being named by the U.S. News and World Report as one of the 200 best companies to work for, while Akoya Biosciences announced they hit a record high for quarterly revenue. Hologic received FDA clearance for a combined flu, RSV, and COVID test, and Aspen Aerogel celebrated their grand opening on Donald Lynch Boulevard as they completed construction of a 60,000 square foot world-class customer-facing engineering and rapid prototyping facility. We were thrilled to see several Marlborough companies participate in the United Way Metro West Corporate 5K here in Marlborough, raising over $26,000 for local programming. Shout out to Boston Scientific for being the winning team. For small local business, we were excited to join the Metro West free medical program for a ribbon cutting on Maple Street and enjoyed reading a Q&A in the Worcester Business Journal with Melinda and JP Gallagher, owners of Lost Shoe Brewing and Roasting Company, on what they have learned and what they are looking forward to as they celebrated their 4th anniversary in downtown Marlborough. In city news, Mayor Vidgen announced that Marlborough has maintained its AAA bond rating with S&P, which was first secured in 2019, showing strong financial health and a positive outlook for the city overall. In early May, several local community groups came together to host the very first Marlborough Family Fun Festival, where individuals and families from all across the city came down to Ward Park to enjoy some food, music, vendors, foam, and loads of fun. The Mayor's Charity Fund benefit was held on May 13th at the newly constructed residential complex on Cimarano Drive, the Borough. Over 300 people, several local restaurants, businesses, and local community service groups came together to support our neighbors through the charity fund. And Mayor Vidgen announced that this year's humanitarian award went to Yvette Mesmar. Congratulations, Yvette, well deserved. The city came together to commemorate and honor our servicemen and women that made the ultimate sacrifice on Memorial Day with the annual Memorial Day Parade, starting at the American Legion and ending at Monument Square with stops along the way to decorate our local veteran monuments. Mayor Vidgen joined Marlborough police officer Andrew LaRose to once again support the Massachusetts Special Olympics, this time as a guardian of the flame at the first ever statewide law enforcement torch run. Mayor Vidgen also welcomed war veterans to the city at the American Legion Massachusetts 104th Convention, where both he and Director of Veteran Services Mike Hennessy received citations. On the heels of celebrating National DPW Week, the facilities team completed the Downtown Stair renovation project, once again connecting Devon Street to the downtown area, while the Senior Center enjoyed two different speakers brought in to talk about gardening and planting pollinators. WMCT-TV was on the scene to capture special moments at the Thrive Prom for all ages. The library popped up at the pop-up shops while construction continued on the new building, and downtown saw a lot of activity on Father's Day weekend with the successful Main Street Car Show, Brazilian Business Fair, and the Rock Institute Summer Concert. The city announced the return of the Summer Concert Series at Union Common on Thursday nights, the Farmers Market hosted by Lost Shoe on Saturday mornings, and the official opening of Memorial Beach, the wading pools, splash pads, and Hickson Boat Launch for the summer season. Residents are reminded that they can purchase annual permits for the resident drop-off facility at the transfer station or at the DPW. Looking forward to Labor Day, Mayor Vidgen announced this year's Grand Marshal will be Barbara LaGrenade, the Community Cupboard's longtime director and supporter, who has led the food pantry for the past 13 years. Congratulations, Barbara. In school news, there were many graduations happening around the city. Congratulations to the class of 2023. At MPS, Mayor Vidgen gave his last graduation speech as mayor of the city, sending the seniors off with a very touching message about perseverance and the importance of never giving up. MPS graduate Bethany Gibson was selected as the Massachusetts nominee for the prestigious 2023 National Federation of State High School Associations National High School Heart of the Arts Award. In late May, Marlborough STEM Council hosted a scholarship competition held at Marlborough High. Student representatives and competitors from all three public schools came together for this event, which included judges from Quest Diagnostics, Boston Scientific, and the Hyatt Hotels. MHS senior, now graduate, Eduardo Castro placed first for his innovative robot, and students from Assabet and AMSA also placed in the top three. At AMSA, 6 seniors received $2,500 scholarships from Marlborough-based pharmaceutical company Synovian for successfully completing this year's Synovian Capstone Project. And the school announced they are a 2023 recipient of a Cummings Foundation grant to fund a summer science program that will broaden student participation in engineering and increase access for underrepresented student populations in the AMSA and Greater Marlborough community. At Assabet, students from the metal fabrication and welding program helped out local company Empire Pest with replacing their old deteriorating wooden bug sculpture, while students from the practical nursing program celebrated their graduation with former Governor Charlie Baker. The carpentry, painting, and plumbing trades programs helped with several projects around the city this spring, including work done at the Galone Park, Easterly Treatment Plant, and the gazebo on Lake Williams. Last but certainly not least, New England Innovation Academy hosted a community forum on generative AI, where students from 6 different school districts heard from experts in the field and discussed the importance of understanding the technology and how to use it appropriately. Coming up in Marlborough, the Senior Beach Barbecue and Concert will be held at the end of August, and Labor Day festivities will be here before you know it. You can find links with information on all of these stories and more in the description of our YouTube video. We also encourage you to like and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our new content that we're working hard to provide for you. I'd like to thank you for joining us for this month's edition of Marlborough City Happenings, and whether you're a resident or a visitor, a small business owner, or an employee of one of our large corporations, or maybe you're someone who's just interested in our community, we want to hear from you. You can visit our website, send us an email, or give us a call. You can also follow us on our social media at Marlborough EDC, where we focus on sharing and creating content especially designed with Marlborough in mind.